What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Scene Snobs Reviews, and I just checked out The Conjuring Last Rites. This is the newest and final installment in the Conjuring series starring Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. They played Ed and Lorraine Warren. Of course, we've seen the other three films that have come out. This is a new one based on one of their cases, and actually one of their final cases from what I understand. I have to tell you, when it comes to the lore of Ed and Lorraine Warren, I always knew it was just kind of BS. Yes, I appreciate that they brought paranormal investigation into the forefront, and that is awesome. But it has been proven in a lot of their cases have just been BS, and that they were sort of BS artists themselves, and maybe not so great people. I'm not sure. I'm here for the movies, not to dive deep into what actually happened. And in the movies, I appreciated them. I loved the first Conjuring. I thought it was great. The second one didn't really hit the same beats as the first, and it didn't really stick with me as much. The third one, I completely forgot existed till this one came out, and I had to rewatch it. But I sat down and watched Last Rites, and I really did enjoy it. I thought this was pretty good. It's not on the same level as the first one, and the second one I think still hits a little bit better. But this one was good. I thought the atmosphere is built really well. The costuming designs, the art direction, all the production design that went into this was fantastic. It was cool to see Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga back as Ed and Lorraine, and their daughter and her fiance along for the ride. It was something different, something generational that I think could keep it going on if they wanted to, just follow the daughter and the fiance. But I don't know if this is going to be the absolute last one. And if it was a good send-off. It ties back well to an original case, but this one overall, I thought did a great job. The family was an interesting one. The case was cool. The focus was a lot on the Warrens, which I understood, but I like when these movies are more focused on the paranormal than they are just on the Warrens themselves. But they are tied to this one personally through a prologue we get in this movie. The build-up was pretty good. It starts slow in the first act. In the second act, it does well. But by the time you get to the final confrontation where they really have to come together to stop the evil entity, it feels like it's rushed a bit, and it feels like it's just played to get to your final ending, sending them off and saying goodbye, which I didn't really appreciate. I thought that would have been better if you stuck within the story. It's great to see these characters in these movies come out that we've become familiarized with, but honestly, it just felt like something that just was a little bit jumbled, a little bit rushed, and didn't have a fully fledged out story that I appreciated. But definitely better than the last one. Wilson and Farmiga carry the movie very well. They always do. They're very good actors, and the rest of the cast, they worked out well. I thought the chemistry between the fiance and the daughter was good, and that they all played well off of each other, and that they were building to something that could go forward, and I didn't mind that. But I just wish that they didn't put all this focus on who the Warrens were, because I never really felt like they were the main front. I know they became the main through line through all the Conjuring universe, but I didn't really need that. What I wanted was more of the story. What's going on? What's the lore? Which you never really find out or is never really looked into. It's there, don't get me wrong, but it's just not prevalent to what the Warrens are going through, what's happening with them. And that wasn't interesting to me. I did like the movie overall. I give it a 2.5 out of 5 mics. It's definitely moody and it does work at times, and I did think that the horror aspects were respected and done well. But if you're looking for something horror-wise, maybe check this one out. See what you think. Did you like it or did you not like it? Sound off in the comments and let's talk about it. I cannot wait to hear it. My mind can be changed, and I actually sometimes look forward to it being changed if there's a good argument for it. So always feel free to join in the comments and hang out and talk with us. That's what I thought about The Conjuring Last Rites. What did you think? I can't wait to hear it. Until next time, everybody, thank you so much for following, hanging out with us, having a good old time. This is the Scene Snobs Reviews. We do new reviews over on the YouTube channel in video and podcast format, and we do written reviews on all these new movies as well. You can check that out on Letterboxd and Substack. But if you want our videos or podcasts, go to any podcast platform or right here on YouTube for the videos. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, having a good old time. I appreciate you. Remember to follow for more at the Scene Snobs all over our social media, Substack, and Letterboxd, and I cannot wait to talk to you guys. Until next time, I'm Mick Manhattan. Remember to take care of yourselves. That's important. Be kind, rewind, and I'll talk to you soon.